Alright, hello. So today we're making exercise 5.28. Okay, we start by saying what our variable x is, which is in this case the price in euros of a high-end used car in Zaragoza. We see that the significance level is 3%, so 0.03. And then we make our null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis based on the sentence that high-end used cars sold in Zaragoza have an average price of less than 15,000. So our null hypothesis is average mean bigger or equal than 15,000, and the alternative mu smaller than 15,000, because it's the alternative hypothesis that we want to test. So yeah, as we see, we need to identify a condition for the mean, because we also see that we have unknown variance, and if we have a look in R and put our data set in R, we see that our sample is large enough. It's 155. So now we import the data into R. Just import data from Excel file and then use the table cars. So now in the R we go to the basic statistics, we go to statistical inference, click on hypothesis testing, then we choose hypothesis testing for a sample, and then we go to hypothesis testing for the mean. We choose the variable price. We select that the variance is unknown. And then for the alternative hypothesis, we choose population means smaller than mu0. This is what we put in the alternative hypothesis. And then we have the null hypothesis of mu equal 15,000. So when we do all this, we gain the results. So we have a t-distribution with 154 degrees of freedom. So I'm now writing everything down that I'm seeing in R, and then later on I'll show a picture of what we found in R. Our test statistic is equal to 3.80. We have a p-value of 0.99999. And our mu is equal 17,455.48, which we here also see on R. So with this, we can come to conclusion that the average price mu is not lower than the 15,000. And this conclusion is based on the results we get in R. We see that the p-value is 0.99999, and our confidence interval, our alpha was 0.03, so our p-value is bigger than the alpha, which means that we cannot reject the null hypothesis. So yeah, in conclusion, mu is bigger or equal than 15,000. And this is how 5.28 is solved.